Hi, I'm Sap and welcome to the Long Play where I talk about some of the best music albums you have probably never heard about. Now, in this channel, I essentially talk about albums that I listen to at least like 3-4 times a year, albums that really resonate with me and albums that I keep coming back to. And I feel like these are albums that people should listen to. And oftentimes, these albums are by artists who hardly have like 50,000, 1 lakh listeners on Spotify, which like blows my mind because they are way better than that. And, earlier when I was trying to do this video series, like I was trying to make the video so perfect, like shoot it, then reshoot it, then take it to a video editor, like cut out the different videos, cut it out, make it clean, add effects, zoom in, zoom out. And I don't know, because I also have like a regular job, which is very taxing, like almost like 13, 14 hours a day. On top of that, doing this was becoming just too much. I almost lost the motivation to do it. But then music is so core to my existence and I listen to music so much and I put in so much effort in discovering new music. I felt like this is something that I really need to do. So it was like, how do I do it while still, like doing my regular job? And then the answer was basically don't spend time on editing and stuff like that. Just shoot the video in one take. If it is shabby, it is shabby. It does not need to be like polished and because you know what? Fuck technology, fuck AI. Like, let's go back to the roots. Let's make videos the way they were supposed to be made. It's fine, like, if it's not polished. Anyway, the album that we are going to talk about today is Violent Delights by this band called Jools. Not to be mistaken with Jools Holland, the late night show kind of thing. No, they are a British punk rock band from Leicester. They are a 6-piece rock band. And like, you will often find them in like leather jeans and leopard printed attire, like which is flashy as fuck. And these guys are one of the best rock outfits I've like heard in a long time because their energy is so intoxicating. Their riffs are amazing. They are melodic and it's just a burst. It's just like a burst of energy. And, they are essentially like a punk rock band, but, calling them just punk rock would be like a disservice because they have elements of rap music. They have elements of almost like poetry, like spoken poetry. They have elements of shoegaze, noise rock, like metal music. It's like a lot of things going on and there's like so much high energy. I love it. Now, a little bit about them. They were actually formed, I think, in 2019, but they went through a lot of different lineup changes and, I think the current lineup which is there only happened in 2021. So their original vocalist Mitch, who is like a guy, he was later they added Kate, who is a female vocalist in 20. By the way, I'm like reading from my notes that I've made because it's impossible to remember everything, dude, if you're not like editing stuff. Anyway, coming back to the story. So there was Mitch, who was the original vocalist. Then they added Kate in 2021. And that was like the magic that needed to happen because Mitch and Kate, their vocal styles are so different. When they combine together, it is simply astounding. Because I'll give you an analogy, right? In rock music, you have rhythm guitar and lead guitar. Kate is almost like the lead guitar because her voice has a lot of energy, a lot of character, a lot of personality, very melodic, like in your face kind of thing. And Mitch's vocals, they are very heavy. They fill up space. I don't know how to put it, like almost rhythmic, like stays on the background. But together, it just sounds so incredibly powerful and energetic and melodic. And I just fucking love it. And their music is like supercharged with power, right? Be it the drums are like loud and explosive, like banging hard. The guitar riffs are so good. There's this song called Mother Monica. Just check out that intro from there. The riff is banging. Yeah, and they're just loud, explosive, like rock and punk music that I think you will really love. They are pretty new to the scene. Like they have just one studio album, which is this one, Violent Delights. And I am sure that these guys are going to blow up in some time. And I wanted to make this video about them because I thought someone needs to cover them because they become like a big thing. And yeah, I think what I really love about them, they're melodic, they're loud, they're fucking badass. And whenever I need a kick of energy, I can like always listen to this album and, like feel really good about it. Some of my favorite songs from the album, there is Limerence, which is an absolute banger. There's Mother Monica. Oh my god, what a fucking song. But my favorite song is this track called Dunoon, which apparently talks about alcoholism. Dude, that track, it has so much mysticism and I don't know, like, I don't even know how to explain it. There's like a lot of energy and rock happening in that song, but there's also this vibe of mysticism and mystery going on, which is like really enigmatic. I love it. This album, they talk about themes of, depression, alcoholism, addiction, sexual violence, and a bunch of things. So yeah, I think you should definitely go check out this album. They're amazing. And if this thing, what I'm doing, is something that you resonate with, if you want to listen to new music, that you would probably not hear on Spotify, because Spotify recommendations, they're like rigged anyway, like people pay to be on the playlist and whatnot. So yeah, if you think like this is something that resonates with you, then hit subscribe, and I think you will like what's coming up next. See ya.